Hey! Hey, welcome to the Goat King Riders Club. I'm Sean Conway with
Nathan Hull.
And you're kind of baked this episode.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to tell that story just so people know where your head's...
I'm a little stoned.
Yeah. Yeah, he went into deep waters last night on a thing that you've never had before and thought, no, I can have heaps of this. He wasn't.
I'm a bit rough right now. So.
But no, we got some cool stories to sober you up. Now, this is the 11th episode, man. So, Are you familiar with how the show's run?
I'm getting there.
So, for all the first-time viewers?
Oh, as in, it's Goat King Riders Club.
Yeah.
Never let grammar get in the way of a good story.
Yeah.
Etc.
No, so what we're doing today, I've got a cool story. Hull's got a cool story. We got two pieces of art depicting that story. Plus, we've got end of the episode 99 word story cocktail. We've got we got 99 word random word cocktail.
We've moved up in the world from jars to shakers.
Thanks, that place that sold it to me. They can get a mention if they give us some of that sweet sponsorship money. Hit us up at Goat King Riders Club on Instagram if you want to get in contact. Well, I think we've plugged this show enough. We're ready to get on the stories.
We are. I'm struggling just to keep it going here. So
we're gonna get a little bit of Jamison in you, mate.
Yeah. Bit of a pick me up.
Two back, still in the double digits, mate. We haven't gone backwards. We're on episode 11 now.
It'd be interesting if we went back to episode 8. I think episode 8 was our best episode so far.
What was episode 8?
Robotic nut milk, maybe?
Yeah, robotic nut milk. Oh yeah, that's what the numbers reckon. But what's your story about?
So am I going to start this week?
What are you feeling?
Yeah, fuck it. Hey, let's get it.
Yeah,
let's let me mumble my way through my story.
No,
so we'll start with the artwork this week.
Fuck.
It's up to date with current political events.
Leave us the fuck alone with justice hashtag. I think you've got that backwards. It should be hashtag justice.
Yeah, it's just a little thing, you know.
Is that meant to be Trump as a cop?
It's not Trump. It's another obnoxious.
Oh, as a Clive Palmer?
It could be. Without getting sued, it could be.
A little. Is it like, all right, can you put a beep on Clive Palmer and that Clive Palmer I just said? Is it like a Fatty Bombardi politician?
It is a Fatty Bombardi politician.
Leave us the fuck alone. Well, there's a lot of Fatty Bombardi politicians trying to fuck with us at the moment, man. So is that the inspiration for this story?
Very much so. It's very self-explanatory.
Fuck yeah. I'm pumped. I'm pumped to hear this. Is the title, can we call the episode Fatty Bombardi and whatever my story's called?
We can. It was actually called SLUGMAN.
SLUGMAN. I like that. Yeah. That's good.
But so last week it took me about 10 minutes to start reading my story, so I might just start now.
Yeah, we won't interrupt you.
Excellent.
Last week you never told us the name of the story.
I think I did.
And then you started, and then we're like, what was the name of the story? Yeah, watch last week's episode and see who's telling the truth.
Well, here is
SLUGMAN.
SLUGMAN by...
You want me to intro it?
Yeah, go.
Welcome to the Fatty Bombardi, the man who's hated in politics, SLUGMAN by Nathan Hull.
Right, let's see if we can read today.
Right? I noticed that there's a knife in the picture. Did you want to hold the knife while telling the story?
That's an axe, mate.
That's an axe, sorry.
Fuck, what?
Nah, because it's hard enough for me to fucking...
What sort of city slicker doesn't know the difference between a knife and an axe?
That's not a knife.
Could be a hatchet.
It's a fucking axe, mate.
It's an axe, man. And you already interrupted me, so you both fucking lied. There you go. This is what it takes so long to start my stories.
Are you guys ready for Nathan Hull's SLUGMAN? I'm pumped.
Alrighty, let's see if I can read. I've got to do a voice as well. Fuck.
Oh, fuck yeah.
The fat-headed SLUGMAN waddled impatiently around his chambers. "Why won't they let me into their land?" he cried, draining another glass of Dom Perignon, his mouth still overflowing with food, grease stains covering the front of his custom-made yet somehow still unfitted suit. "I have business interests over that border, and my needs and wants are far more important than a few measly peasants' lives," he continued, before slumping pathetically into his favourite chair. The Slugman had been demanding access to a land in which he didn't belong. A land which had to date dealt with the vicious zombie outbreak plaguing the world amazingly. The citizens were wary, however, having seen the chaos unfolding just over their secure borders, and the threat of having their relatively safe world upended by a billionaire tyrant was not sitting well with them at all. A meeting was called, and many options and ideas were bandied about. Unfortunately, though, it seemed all the people could do was wait the outcome of the king's decision, one which many feared may be influenced by other powerful entities wanting to keep the billionaire Slugman happy. He had, after all, bought their loyalty in the years past. What no one knew, however, was the heads of the land had a secret plan in place. An apparent olive branch was offered to the Slugman, and he was invited to a meeting just within the border lines to try and work out a resolution that could benefit everyone. A hot breeze blew in the... A hot breeze blew as the two conflicting parties gathered to meet. The Slugman mopped at his brow. "Well, I'd prefer to have my slaves be digging holes in this land instead of actually seeing it, but here we are," he grumbled. The leaders of the land chuckled at this, and before the Slugman could say anything else, he was grabbed by both arms. A look of fear washed over his fat fucking head as he realised what was about to happen. The brutal swinging of the axes didn't stop for 10 full minutes, until just a pile of blood and jelly was all that was left. The Slugman's remains were packed up in a box and sent back east to the border with a message attached to it that simply read, "Leave us the fuck alone."
When you said Clive, I'm assuming you meant Clive Waterhouse.
I would never kill Clive Waterhouse. I wouldn't even dream of writing about killing.
Couldn't. Too slick.
Yeah, you couldn't catch him.
No. Looking at your picture, we got it on the screen here. You can see the slug now, the slug bottom bit. But did you ever see a movie? I think it was the first MTV movie called Freak Show. It had the guy that wasn't Keanu Reeves from Bill and Ted.
Excellent.
Quick, check on the name there.
Alex Winter, I think his name is.
The other Bill and Ted.
Alex
Winter, there you go.
Yeah.
Onto it.
Yeah.
Actor, film director, screenwriter.
He did a movie. Can you look up Worm Man from Freak Show? Because that's kind of who it looks like.
We need to talk in these long silences.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just fill in for those moments then. I'm typing. Hello.
So what inspired that story? Also,
my imagination.
You went a very violent direction where if it was an actual Slugman that was trying to cross this magical kingdom border, which I don't know where you get the inspiration for these sort of topics, you could have just put salt.
That is very true.
They just put a bit of salt on the border. That's how they on the docks they put salt around the sea containers for when snails and stuff come from foreign
to keep
ports.
them in.
Keep them, yeah. So if they get off the thing, they just die on the salt.
Well, if you listen to Mark, all you need is a fucking big bag of salt. Our premier who's trying to stop the alleged person entering.
Oh, there he is. There's a slugworm there. Yeah, see with that's the one. Yeah, is this kind of who?
It looks a lot like he actually does.
Can you put the two and two together? This was one of my favourite movies when I was a teenager, and then no, probably actually don't put up the image of who it's based on. just put up.
Nah, fuck it, go for it. Hey, if he sues us, then it's more reason for West Australia to hate the man.
Yeah, this is.
Oh.
Yeah, can you not do that? I don't need any more legal suits.
Well, do you want to cancel Clive?
But he also looks like a dude that does collect dinosaurs as a old man.
Yeah, he does. He would.
I'm not paying all that money for a real dinosaur bone. I'm just going to get some plasterers to make me a fake dinosaur.
I don't think you'd have the dexterity to actually put a model together, hey?
No, but he would have the money to be like,
to pay
give me dinosaur. Just make it rain at plaster. Make dinosaur.
Pterodactyl, bitch.
What do you mean it can't really fly? Who am I meant to talk to about my problems?
So that was mine. It's very self-explanatory this week. For our 3% of viewers from Ireland,
Yeah.
just Google WA politics and
Don't.
it's a very boring
Yeah.
read. It's about as
I'll
political
tell you
as I
what,
get.
if you're going to look up politics, look up Australian politics, and then try to pick the fattest politician. That might be...
Might give you an idea of what we're on about.
You might slug a home run. I don't know if that even made sense, but
I'm laughing at the terribleness of that. That was fucking just shocking, man.
But yeah, I liked it, man. I liked it, and very violent,
Yeah.
unnecessarily violent. On how there were other easy ways to kill a slug.
There are much easier ways,
Yeah.
but an axe would be very
Raid.
satisfying. Just a bit of fucking spray.
Just a bit of vinegar and a spray
It
bottle.
wouldn't have looked as good as a drawing.
Yeah, with a knife to the head, allegedly.
Yeah,
You
allegedly.
know those famous wooden handled with sideways knives? Yeah, those classics.
That's our knives look in Connecticut.
That's a prehistoric knife.
You've even given him the little T-Rex arms as well.
Yeah. It's one of my better drawings I've done for a while.
Leave us the fuck. And you went with the
The words on the paper.
the words on the paper done in like the Gonzo style.
Yeah.
Ish.
Oh,
The
well,
Goat King Riders Club
Goat,
style.
Yeah.
Justice.
Goat so.
Justice hashtag, which
Justice hashtag.
if that doesn't give you a clue of Hull's Twitter influence, he didn't even put the hashtag.
It's large.
Didn't even put the hashtag in the right spot.
Oh well.
Oh yeah, kind of Jabba the Huttish.
He's very Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
Oh well, we can just keep looking at pictures and then not have anything on the green screen. We're just sitting there. Oh. Well, you went for a big fat slug.
I did.
I've gone the complete opposite direction. I think.
For what, a very skinny snail?
No, just very skinny.
Okay.
And I wrote the story first, obviously, and then I drew the picture, but I didn't know how to draw it, so I drew it twice. So
Do we get to see both?
Yeah. So you tell me
Excellent.
which one. You try to pick the story based on the first image and the second image.
Okay. But we'll only put one image up, and
No, we'll put
when you become a Patreon member, you can see the second image.
Oh, that's true. So that's my one.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, it's a Western, and that's why I wore my little my Stetson just to.
I was gonna say it's definitely a Western. I'm guessing it's called Duke Kilsum. Kilsum.
Yeah, Duke Kilson.
Welcome to the Wild Wild West.
Yeah. So that was the first attempt, but it also didn't really explain anything of what the story is.
Yeah, well, you church, whores, bar, guns, and a cowboy.
Yeah, I made sure the church was right next door to the halls.
Well, yeah, it's convenient for
Okay, and then this is the second image, which might give you a better understanding of what the story's about.
That's a stretch, saying that this is giving me a better understanding of what the story is about. I'm going to suggest, though, Duke Kilsum sees himself as a big, tough guy.
Yeah.
But he's not actually necessarily... Or maybe he is a tough guy, but he's not a big buff.
Well, we might have to wait and see.
Have a look. What do you reckon, Ben?
Can we have little laser beams coming out? More
Yes, you
editing.
can, but just stand really still when you're doing it, please. I love that Sean always signs the drawings as well.
Yeah.
They're worth money, so...
And you're doing them first in pencil and then in pen after.
Well, don't give away all my trade secrets, bro.
I mean, I can see your drawing skills coming in the
In the
bits
face.
here. Yeah, this is good. You're
And
doing
I
a good
went
job.
for that's blood. That's meant to be
What's-
blood. The text,
Oh, okay.
Oh.
but it's
okay.
more like bubblegum.
Yeah.
Bubblegum text.
It looked a
feels
bit,
very
a little bit
bubblegum.
like it could be like slime from Ghostbusters or something like
Yeah.
that kind of.
And then this guy has a mustache.
Is that a gun?
He
in
does.
his
He's a
pants, or you
completely
just
different
happy to
guy.
see me?
Yeah, that's a gun in his pants.
Okay.
Can't it be both?
And then the dots is the carpet that is also That's
You
also
just wanted to put two drawings up and outdo me this week. I've got a feeling because you're quite
no,
pleased with
because
both of them.
the second image is a lot more to what the story's about.
In the
When-
story, does it say whether he has a mustache or not? Like, who's
No.
the real Duke Kilsum?
Well, let's find out.
Let's find out.
All right, you ready?
With Sean Conway's Duke Kilsum.
Yeah. Choose your weapon, boy. I got a need to kill, and I can't kill an unarmed man, so choose your weapon. Duke Kilsum, a.k.a. the Black Coat Cowboy, said to the small, brittle man that was his reflection in the mirror. Duke Kilsum legally changed his name after years of bullying from his real mean bounty hunter cowboys coming into his bank and making fun of his name, Richard Vagina, calling him names like No Dick Pussy and Pussy Ass Bitch. He had enough, and next time someone called him something mean, his alter ego would emerge, Duke Kilsum, a.k.a. the Black Coat Cowboy. He had given himself the new nickname before realising he had no black coats in his wardrobe. So he decided to spend some of his savings on the meanest, blackest coat he could find. He walked into the coat store. "Hey, pussy-ass bitch," the shop clerk said. "The name's Duke Kilsum, and if you want to live another day, you best call me by my new name." Duke Kilsum replied. There was a tension in the air before the clerk fell to the ground in a fit of laughter. He was laughing so hard he couldn't speak. All he could do was point and laugh at the small, brutal man who now called himself Duke Kilsum. Trying to act unfazed by the laughter, he shopped around the store looking for the meanest, blackest coat he could find. At the counter making his purchase, "Mr. Kilsum, sir, you can't wear a coat like this with those boots. You got to get real mean cowboy boots to be taken seriously in this town," the clerk said. Duke tilted his hat and left the store to the sound of crying laughter from the clerk. Duke looked at the fistful of cash he had saved and decided to buy new boots. He walked into the store that was owned by the blind Mr. Jefferson. "Who's there?" said Mr. Jefferson. "Duke Kilsum, sir, and I'm looking for the meanest, blackest pair of cowboy boots you have," Duke replied. "No dick pussy, is that you?" "Why don't you say so?" Mr. Jefferson replied. Duke quickly got his mean-looking boots and left. Duke's new outfit was coming together. New boots, new hat, new gun, and the meanest, blackest coat in the county. All he needed now was to solidify his new bad boy persona by killing the toughest man he could find. Duke Kilsum kicked open the saloon doors and looked for the meanest, toughest cowboy he could find. That man was Sloppy Joe, one of the best shooters in the West. Duke made his approach. The adrenaline kicked in as the thought of losing the duel crossed his mind. He tapped Sloppy Joe on the shoulder. Choose your weapon, boy," he said in a quiet, cowardly whisper. I got a need to kill, and I can't shoot an unarmed man. So choose your weapon," he continued cowardly. Sloppy Joe stared at him with his mean eyes through his dark, dirty brow. Bang! Before Duke Kilsum's lifeless corpse hit the floor, Sloppy Joe was back drinking his whiskey. And as the legend goes of Duke Kilsum, a.k.a. the biggest pussy-ass bitch in the West.
Round of applause for
Thank
Beanox.
you.
You wrote a cowboy story and the kid from Connecticut loves it. Fucking imagine that.
Cowboy hat, the black jacket, man. It's the legend. If only...
Hey, there you are.
all comes together.
Duke.
Yeah.
Duke Conway.
I broke the fourth wall, did I?
Yeah.
I wore costumes.
You definitely broke a wall. You broke a wall. I'm not sure the fourth one. Well, you finally brought back the Stetson. I was really happy to see that.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's actually just what Conway looks like
This is my
on this show. Usually he
This
is
is
a
my
real
stand-up
skinny little,
outfit. Yeah.
the scaredest, most timid comedian in Perth.
Yeah, the fatness I put on.
You put it on. It's
Just
an
to
act.
look meaner and tougher
Yeah,
on this
yeah.
podcast.
You'd look good with handlebar mustache if you ever want to.
Shut up, Bron.
Right there.
Unnecessary.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Can you get this Sloppy Joe off the TV? You're making me hungry, bro. So you can see how my art makes a bit more sense now.
Yeah. Summed it up. In fact, I'm surprised I didn't just guess that whole story by looking at it. I should have been able to say it word for word.
It's kind of like the King's New Clothes or something like that.
Emperor's New Clothes?
The Emperor's New Clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of. I realised it was that story at the end of it, but I also had a lot more cursing, and
You're not supposed to admit to plagiarism.
well, it wasn't plagiarism, but it was the same sort of vibe. I thought.
A similar vibe to plagiarism, or a similar vibe to the Emperor's New Clothes?
Emperor's New Clothes.
Oh,
It had the
okay.
same sort of vibe.
I had a pretty plagiarism vibe as well.
You reckon?
Nah, fuck it. It was
Of
perfectly
what? Like
original.
Huckleberry Finn or something?
You're not a racist.
Yeah,
Not
true.
like that fucking Mark Twain.
Yeah.
Fucking racist, though.
But like for the time, he probably wasn't that racist.
That racist. He was always a bit of a racist.
Was
Trust
he
me.
racist?
Look at that moustache. Of course he's a fucking racist. If that is not the face of a racist.
He looks more like an opera singer. Or like the guy at the front, like the conductor. Not that dude. That dude with the
It's the same
no,
guy.
the left.
They're all,
Up
they're all
one.
pictures of Mark Twain, man.
That one. Yeah, that's the conductor.
That's a conductor.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a conductor, hey.
Let's go through all the images
Pictures of Mark Twain
Mark
on the
Twain.
internet.
See, that's
Conductor, racist, or opera singer. You choose.
There you go. He's like, you better get off this porch.
Look out, mister. Mark Twain's behind you.
So, do you like the story?
I did.
your
I
story,
liked
man.
it.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
I think-
your guy in your picture actually looks a bit like Mark Twain with the moustache now that I think about it. There you go. Cowboy Twain.
Yeah, it's kind of like this is healthy Tom Hanks at the start of Philadelphia, and then if you go to the next image, this is Tom Hanks at the end of Philadelphia.
Or maybe pre-COVID, post-COVID
What?
as well. Tom Hanks got COVID.
He did get COVID.
Yeah, he got sick.
Oh yeah.
He also looks like the dude on the cigarette packages, Brian.
Oh mate, Brian.
Yeah.
Oh, it fucking does.
Yeah.
Oh, can you get that up for the green screen so everyone knows what we're talking about? No, go back to my picture so I can look at it. Nah, I think
When
that-
will you learn that Sean needs all the validation and talking about? You can't get rid of his picture.
But no, I was pretty happy with that.
I was happy with that. I thought that was
Especially
fucking good.
with we kind of both had Western sort of stories.
Yeah. Mine said I had a bit
Ish.
of a showdown on the border to a point. Hot
On
breeze.
the West,
Yeah.
Possibly.
Possibly.
If for
In the
legal
land.
reasons,
The
in
land.
the
The
land
land.
of not East. Yeah, it kind of does look like old mate Brian.
Fuck. I made it to the same age as Brian.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But
Outlived you, Buster.
I reckon we move on to the 99 word stories before we say something.
Is that what the run sheet says?
I think it says say some more inappropriate comments and then do the 99.
I like how one of the points you've written down is chat. Remember to use your words.
It also says just stare aimlessly at the TV.
We do that more than chatting. For anyone listening to this just on the podcast, there is actually a YouTube way to watch this, and it probably makes less sense
Yeah.
than the things you're not seeing. So
Yeah. Don't show that, Brian. Show this. What the fuck are they even talking about? But no,
listening to it probably just saves the ultra confusion of.
I don't think the video version gives them any more clarity.
It's way more confusing.
Why is there an old picture of old mate Brian in the background?
It's like there'd be someone out there who's only ever listened to this, hopefully. And they're just like, what the fuck are they even talking about? They have to imagine these pictures in their head. And then they're going to one day watch and be like, God damn, these guys are horrible drawers.
Alright, let's move on to the fucking 9 word story.
9 word story.
Cocktail. Random word. Cocktail. And then we'll just, you want to do a 9 word method. Yeah. 9 random word story. Cocktail. So what was the mix that we had this week? I had Buddhist in a nightclub.
I had Troll on an Island.
Troll on an island.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go first with this one. And then, how'd you find Buddhist in a nightclub was pretty hard, but I reckon I've got something.
Troll on an Island was hard because I'd done it this morning. I left it and I didn't know I was going to be so fucked up when I woke up. So I actually...
So it's proper, very Hunter S. Thompson inspired. You woke up...
I had this... Yeah, I wasn't in the greatest state, right? So it's going to be interesting to see how it came out. And it was a hard topic because I don't really know anything about trolls. And
Yeah. Well, we'll go with mine. Mine is Buddhist in a nightclub.
Ready?
The Buddhist monk meditated for years to find it, travelled the astral plane for days, weeks without ever finding it, until his astral form crashed into the side of a nightclub in the clouds called Enlightenment. This couldn't be it, he thought, until he walked inside and saw Buddha playing checkers with a frog while getting a lap dance from a painting of Prince Charles shooting a duck. I don't understand. What does it all mean? The monk asked Buddha. It is what it is, Buddha replied. Oh, fucking horse shit, he remarked before returning to reality, enlightened yet unfulfilled.
Yeah, you should have read yours second because mine's so much worse than that.
Worse? I thought mine was
No, yours was good. When I say mine was worse, I didn't mean yours was bad. But yours could have been bad and it still would have been bad.
I
than
also
mine.
looking forward to. I hope someone drew a picture of. What was that one?
Buddhist in a nightclub?
No, the painting of Prince Charles. Oh, Buddha getting a lap dance.
That is a great image, hey. That's in my head. That was just bugging.
Getting a lap dance from a painting of Prince Charles shooting a duck.
Hey, Mr. Producer, may I have another drink, please? Alrighty. This is Troll on an Island
Ooh,
by Nathan Ho.
I like it.
It's a tough life being a toy troll. No matter what, your life starts stuck in a box. And if you're lucky enough, some obnoxious brat from some obnoxious family picks you up and takes you back to its den of squalor. Soon you're discarded, washed away down a storm drain and out to sea. You are now officially garbage. Eventually you realise it's not all doom and gloom, as you're washed up on a beautiful island, happy to see out the rest of your days sipping pina coladas with obnoxious royalty and playing wild games of strip limbo.
Strip limbo?
That's all I had.
Strip limbo where you
Play limbo naked.
and then you walk under a stick?
Yeah.
People do that?
I don't know. Trolls do. On
Yeah.
islands with royalty.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
I got 99 words out, alright? I was impressed. That's all that I gave a shit about.
No, that came out good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
deep,
thought
you know?
I
It's the
thought
feelings of a troll.
When you said the trolls were washing down the river,
Yeah.
or storm drain, I was thinking, have you ever heard of a king rat? Where they all get, with trolls, they got like their long hair.
Yeah.
King rat is where all their tails and they all get tied up together,
Okay. Yeah.
and they all get killed because they're
Rats.
rats and they're stuck together. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's a king rat.
Wow. Put that up.
Yeah. So you're like I thought you were going down like the troll version of that.
No,
They all got stuck and they created their own island.
I was feeling slightly euphoric, so I wanted a nice, happy island ending,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah, nothing screams happiness like naked limbo.
Yeah, Peter Coladas and naked limbo with obnoxious royalty, like. It's been hanging out with Prince Andrew.
Well, I think we got a couple of entries for Troll on an Island.
Well, kudos to you for doing a better job than me.
We'll go.
Let's go one for one.
Artwork or entries?
We'll go continuity with the list.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what the list is there for,
So
B-Dog.
this is Michelle.
Troll at an island.
He looks like a guy that's going to stab anyone that attempts naked limbo.
Well, that's his limbo stick.
Oh,
It's
true.
why his shirt's kind of untucked. He's just
He's
quickly just got ready for it.
He's too keen on the rules
yeah,
of limbo.
he was nude because it's a naked island. Then he was like, fuck, I need to put clothes on to play strip limbo because it's strip, it's not nude limbo.
Well, you reckon he's unhappy because they are clothed?
Yeah.
This is naked limbo.
Nah, strip. You need to start off clothes.
Get naked under my stick or get stabbed with my stick. This has to be.
You're not nude enough. Ah!
This would have to be one of Michelle's entries, eh? Yes. Man, and look how cool she's done the tree. It reminds me of like the old 80s toy lines. Like Smurfs and
Oh, yeah.
Reminds me of the Keebler elves.
Who?
The elves who make the cookies in the tree.
No, that's some.
Cookie's not an elf, man.
Wow.
I think that's some American
Clive.
stuff. We have the biscuit elves. Okay, fuck yous. I thought that was a good bit. Because you said the cookie elves.
Oh, okay.
As God. Ireland's the Irish descent are gonna hate this episode. No, put on.
We do actually need a camera on you just to watch how much you just fuck it up.
Look at this. The DJ. It kind of looks like.
This is a sick drawing. That looks like a Dragon Ball Z dude as well.
It's Buddha.
Yeah, but what's in Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah,
Majin Buu? Is that Majin Buu?
One of the guys.
The big bald guy?
I'm not sure, but the DJ looks like
Google it right now. So.
the Fred Durst, that Limp Bizkit album.
Yeah, he's a pretty new metal fucking DJ right there.
But he's also wearing a polo, so he's also not that new school.
Which is reminding of the dude in that Simpsons episode.
Oh, he does have the collar pop, yeah.
In that, he looks like the dude in that the Simpsons episode. Homer's when he gets his gay friend, the zap.
Oh yeah, there was Jonathan Winsett.
Yeah. He looks a bit like that.
Oh, look at all the shading she's done on the lights. Mm-hmm. She fucking.
You know the amazing thing is the difference between Michelle's and your drawings is
Shut up. I've got to finish it.
There's only one set of lines.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
So Michelle, if you want to learn how to be a real artist, you do that, and then you get a chemi pen and draw over the top of it again.
Yeah, it gives it layers.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a magic image.
Yeah. I mean, it's all good, but I mean, Sean can show you how to bring it to the next level if you would like.
Yeah.
Did you get dosed too?
I'm getting a contact high, I think.
Okay.
Who's next?
Well, Cookie's next on the continuity list, but I think
we'll go back. We'll go Delby. Delby's not wearing a shirt, so I want to see if he justifies that.
Sure.
So you might know Delby from the Hard Yarns podcast.
He does wear a shirt on that, so I don't know what makes me think he can bloody come on our podcast naked.
Yeah.
Well, he's been playing Strip Limbo.
Maybe. Maybe he's the troll that's naked.
Well, according to the Bounce Back podcast, he's the hot comedian in Perth. So that's good. Maybe shirt off will get some more views.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe we get 1% Italian viewership. What's that we have to say?
A bright poster saying Transcendence, find Nirvana, Friday 8:30 p.m, shone out at the Buddhist monk as he walked down the street. I'm here for the Transcendence class, he said to a man with a big black shirt on and a walkie-talkie. Transcendence is a rave, now fuck off. And the bouncer punched the Buddhist monk right in the nose. The monk leapt in the air and kicked the bouncer in the fucking face, so hard that his jaw dislocated and eyeball fell out of his socket. What goes around comes around. Enjoy karma. He may have been a monk, but he wasn't a pussy-ass bitch.
That's the sort of story I would expect from an Italian with no shirt and a big gold necklace. I'm not a pussy-ass bitch.
Next time, if you're going to not wear a shirt with a little bit more nipple, hey, you just did one little tease there?
Yeah. Or have a bit of fucking modesty and decency and put a tassel on that bad boy.
Well, I think maybe someone just blew on his face and now you have to clean up after.
Dobby and me and Dobby used to always get into arguments all the time because I believe that you should always wear pants on stage, and he always used to wear shorts.
Oh, I thought you meant. I was going to say if Dobby said you don't wear pants at all, I'd be like, well, I'm in that camp.
Yeah. That's why he gets cancelled every other gig. He's fucking no
These
denim.
do not add to the jokes, people.
Yeah, no denim Delby is what they called him.
Excellent.
Is that why he books the charity gigs?
Charity, what?
Yeah, that's why he books the charity gigs, right? Because he's just.
Well, they didn't say that he couldn't wear pants in the list of things that they said he couldn't
That's what I'm
do.
saying.
Like
Yeah.
Well, I think it was just a part of the mixing pot that is the offensive nature of Daniel Delby. Look at him. He looks like this looks like an audition video for like Jersey Shore.
Obviously, he didn't have a good week on the old TAB, man. They took the shirt from my back.
Yeah. That is a struggling punter right there. But
I'm slow motioning it. It's making it look quite erotic here. Hey?
Can you play it again, but slower and more sexual?
The
Buddhist monk word
Moisture filter over it.
Bouncer punched the Buddhist
Oh
monk
yeah,
right
like
in
the
nose.
make the eyes like
The monk
all
left in the
starry
air,
eyes and stuff.
kicked the bouncer in
No,
the fucking
don't play
face
Delby with no shirt.
so
on.
hard that his jaw dislocated.
I might cancel Delby for making me uncomfortable on my own podcast.
Well, he's the sexiest guest we've had so far.
Wait, do people who send videos count as guests now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
They do.
because of COVID.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, so he's the unofficial third
Yeah.
host.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
For this moment.
For this.
I think we've talked enough about Delby.
Well, he's the most nakedest guest that we've had.
He is. So outdo it.
Yeah.
We want some full frontal
Episode
nudity.
12. Episode 12
Cookie,
said,
the challenge is on.
send in their nudes.
edit these.
You know what would be good if someone just sent in a dick video and then just tied string to it and made it look like the dick was telling the story, like a puppetry of the penis, like
Check out my king rat.
Rat King is good. All right. Holy shit. Can we go jump to a video of someone wearing a shirt? There we go. Oh, this guy's a new dude.
He's got a jacket, a shirt, and a beanie.
He looks like he's wearing a Millwall beanie. I like it.
You ready?
Yeah.
Zen and the art of rolling. Picture the mind as a nightclub. Take solace from the noisy DJ and sit in a quiet corner of the smoker's room. There is a certain zen in rolling the perfect ciggy, carefully selecting a lump of tobacco from your pouch, finding the motor control to not crush the Rizzler in your fingers, keeping the filter in your mouth as your lower mandible becomes visibly disobedient. Focus your entire being on the singular aim of making a smokable cigarette. Then, listening closely, you might just hear the voice of God calling from the beer garden. Do you want a Taylor, bud?
Maybe old mate Brian should have taken some of this advice, I think.
Not you, Dead Brian.
Right, dead
Yeah.
Brian.
I liked it, man.
I liked it. Do you know? Do you know?
No.
No. Excellent. Well, good on you. Fucking legend.
But any man that wears a shirt on my podcast gets my respect
Yeah.
immediately.
Cheers for sending that in. That was good.
Yeah, man. Keep sending them in. That was I think that's the first one. I actually think he sent in a couple before, but he's always sent it a day after we've started recording.
Which is hard because we're usually late to record.
Yeah.
You get like a 13-day run-up.
Like, it's literally, I've had a bunch of them where it was like, oh, okay. No, sorry. We literally just left the studio recording.
Well, maybe we'll put some down in some bonus content one day.
We should collect them all and have like a special one-off
Special
episode.
episode. We will with all the late
You know.
entries one day.
Goat King judges the shit out of your artwork.
As long as it's me and you in no shirts,
And then,
gold necklaces.
and then we wear little monocles. Well, I disagree.
We should have barnacles.
Okay. Is
It
that,
looks like he just finished hotboxing the car before.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, so-
I think he said something about this was like a disposable Kodak camera, which I don't even think is a thing.
It is. There's little flip. It's called a flip.
Yeah.
And but it's like 4K video, disposable camera sort of thing.
Really?
Yeah, they're plastic and shitty, but usually they're better. But I don't know. I've always wondered how people usually film these, because you guys write all yours on your phone.
Well, this
so I'm-
dude seems like he's invested more money in our show than we have. No,
So
we
he's the
appreciate-
unofficial
well,
third
oh,
member
we-
then.
Yeah, he just bought your shares.
I'm Phil Rude. I forget what this dude's name is, but his Instagram handle. Make sure to go check him out, and make sure you keep sending him in, man. I'm actually talking to the TV where I should be talking down the barrel. And send in more work, bro. That was killer. Yeah. And then,
I felt like he had a real meditation voice as well when he was doing. He's,
oh, they needed like
relax.
it needed like waterfalls in the
and
background.
like twinkle. Yeah, like a Bali.
Rolling your cigarette and not squeezing the filter. Yeah.
Put it between your lips. Oh, sorry, that's too Delby. Never mind.
Alright, so, this is Luco Comedy.
It's becoming a bit of a regular.
He's got the
Sonny.
So the seatbelt's not on?
Oh, no.
Seatbelts off.
We're a bad influence on this dude.
Sonny's on though.
I reckon we can push it to the point of you doing 180, no seatbelt, film the speedometer, and then read your
You
story.
can do no shirt for sure.
Oh, pop a button. Pop a button, Luke.
I reckon we could. I reckon if we keep pushing it, we told him not to wear a seatbelt, not wearing a seatbelt. He won't wear sunnies next time. I reckon we could get him to get like a big Goat King tattoo on his chest. But like, you can kind of. We'll watch it twice. The first time I'm going to watch this, I'm going to look at the traffic in his eyes, just to see if there's any major collisions. Because they are some perfect.
Let's just watch. I'll watch it. You watch the traffic, all right? We'll just watch it once.
All right, yeah. You give me the.
I'll give you the rundown.
And I'll give you the traffic report.
Hey boys, it's my submission for Troll on an Island. Cuba, 1962. What is the hold-up? Said the Russian general. You know that bridge we built, said the Australian contractor.
Oh, Luke, he killed ya.
Let's try it again.
You got his first laugh and you fucked it.
Sorry, can you guys just talk over this segment?
No, this is you need to make it entertaining behind us.
I don't know
Music.
what's going on.
Can you just have like a toilet break? And then just put the toilet break sign up and just like...
Gone fishing. Gone shitting. Gone shitting. All right. Okay, you are...
That was fast. Yeah. You're supposed to be fixing the technical problems during this. This is live, man.
Okay, we're doing it live.
Yeah. Okay.
Should work.
Hey boys, it's my submission for Troll on an Island. Cuba, 1962. What is the hold-up? Said the Russian general. You know that bridge we built, said the Australian contractor. For the glorious Russian missiles, yeah. It already has a troll. Answer me, my riddles 3, screeched the troll. The Russian gestured to the contractor. All right, said the Aussie. The troll was not ready to get this far. What? Sputtered the troll, thinking back to his time in the forest. Then inspiration hit. What does the fox say? That troll single-handedly solved the Cuban Missile Crisis. But you won't see him in any history textbooks because trolls are gross and weird.
I have no idea what was happening there, but I'm down with it.
It was kind of like an X-Men story where they put it set in the past of the Cuban Missile Crisis. You know, yeah, I couldn't really follow the continuity of that story. But a fox saved the day. I don't think he
troll
meant.
saved the day.
Oh, did he? I thought he said fox.
No, he asked, what did the fox say was the question. Riddle 1 of his riddles 3.
See, I was paying too much attention to the traffic, and he's
How
always
was the traffic?
busy.
Busy?
Well, you threw me off too. Now I'm watching the traffic, and there's traffic behind him and in front of him. So is he parked in the middle of the road?
He's
Luco, by the way, are you home? Like, if you live in your car, reach out to us, bro. We'll probably laugh at you. No.
I want a full car tour now as well. He should do the next one from the back seat.
We should invest in a GoPro for him so we can just put it in the car, and then he can like just.
He can be our traffic guy. We can do traffic reports with Luco.
Luco comedy on the streets. What's your thoughts on Troll on an Island?
Yes.
What the fuck are you talking about?
That's
Trolls on an
not-
Island. What's your thoughts? And just stay in his car the whole time, and just have
out with a fucking...
just have the big war horns on the top. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts on?
Like Blues Brothers?
Yeah,
This is a Luke O comedy
yeah.
review.
You got to hit us up, Luke. See if you can to do that.
Luke, we definitely have some budget for you, so let's
Do we?
Oh yeah.
It's not coming out of the Jamison budget.
No.
We barely pay you. What do you mean?
He's gonna borrow the GoPro. That's what.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, the budget is already there.
It's here.
yeah. By budget, he means stock. We've got stock.
I want to make something bigger.
I'll be happy with that. If you're keen, let us know, and we'll get you to drive around asking people
What they think about our topics.
What
Microphone. Just
like go through Macca's drive-through. Like, what's your thoughts on trolling
You
and
get a
all?
3-minute segment every episode.
Well, let's not go crazy.
All right, you get 3 people to ask every episode. The best responses.
But you can plug your stand-up bits when you're there. So
Well, we'll put his hash. Let's go on the next video. let's not.
does the hash come after the word or before? I'm not sure.
Oh, we'll ask Cole.
It goes #word tag.
Okay, that's you're the social media manager now. Okay, so
You always get the best reviews when the hashtag's like 3 letters into the word.
what's rending now?
This is Sunny sent in another one. She also sent in a piece of art that I didn't send you.
Well, is this next
Is
piece
it
of
probably-
art? No,
it's the
from
last
this is
one,
from
maybe?
Gil.
Oh no, that's
Gillian or Gillian.
hold on. I'll try to.
Well, we don't need to see it now. I mean, I can put it up as we're doing this.
Well, let's watch it as Conway
Yeah.
does his
We're
thing.
doing it live.
No traffic.
And Sonny, if you can, hit us up and we'll do like a roadside report where you can go around asking people about trolling and all. And
Luke, you've been fired.
Well, let's have her go to art classes then. She can go into an art class and ask people in there if her drawings are any good.
she does do art classes.
Perfect.
Yeah,
No budget needed.
maybe. Just halfway, just screaming at a nude model. What's your thoughts? Not too loud. He might get like an erection or something like. I love it.
Whoa. A bit of loud yelling and you're just like, yeah.
I love it. I
I
love
hope
it.
no one's cheering at the strip limbo comp. Fuck yeah.
Tell me what your thoughts are on Troll Island. Oh, calm down, lady. You don't want to see what
If
happens
that
there.
gets him going too, asking about trolls on an island, oof.
And then he gets banned for ruining the continuity of the fucking painting.
You're the worst nude model ever. I knew I should have stayed in Paul.
Excellent. Anyway, let's watch Sonny's. Because I think this one is actually. This is actually like a real deep and meaningful one. So let's not.
Well, we set the mood for it.
Yeah.
Maybe we should save it to last then. Okay.
I chose Buddhist in a nightclub. I danced over to the man standing in the corner. He observed the crowd with a calm yet sad expression. I was intrigued. Why was he standing still in a sea of dancing bodies? What do you see? I asked, still dancing. I see people whose pain is so loud they need something louder to drown it out. I see people dancing, I said. Sometimes it's better to dance with the pain, he replied. There's beauty in all pain. And no beauty without pain, I added. Would you like to dance? He smiled warmly. I thought you'd never ask.
That was deep.
I think she was talking about. Well, I hope she was talking about Buddha. That does have a very I can imagine that with on a white poster with like a little palm tree at the top.
You imagine what?
The story.
Just the story written?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the visual of the
visual.
story.
Like as a drawing or that just playing on a piece of paper?
Yeah,
in the
just
screen?
repetitively under a tree.
You lost me.
I could tell. I looked into your eyes. It's just like a galaxy behind those eyes, man.
Maybe we should put some nice music behind hers as well.
Oh yeah, a bit of
Shit, now I gotta auto-tune that now too.
I don't know if that's the kind of music that goes with that story.
yeah. I want only new metal on these. If you send in an emotional story, you're gonna get new metal
You
tracks.
would make a good new metal DJ right now, hey? Like,
No, from Texas.
Yeah, a Fort Minor or something.
what's that guy? Have you ever heard Jelly Roll?
I'm glad that's what inspired you, man.
Jelly Roll is a country music rapper from, and I don't think I should like his music, but for some reason I really like Jelly Roll's. No, that's not. Yeah, that is Jelly Roll. Yeah, For some reason, man, like every
Yeah,
now and then I
he's
put it
gotta-
on for a joke, and then I start listening to like 30 songs, realizing that I'm really actually into it.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I have heard this guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, you should DJ for Jelly Roll.
Yeah. Hit us up, Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll, I know you're watching with Stephen King in Maine.
So,
us up.
let's, well,
Stephen King watches, bro.
Jillian... Jillian sent in a story last week for Pilot in the Backwoods, and this is a follow-up to that story.
It's the pilot landing onto the island of Patrol.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. So I think that's kind of, that's what I think she's going to be trying to do for the next few episodes, is try to keep this story going. So we're pumped to see how that is.
Well, someone's got to hold this show together.
Yeah.
Well, Cookie's got some competition then.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, Cookie might be. Luco, if he's prepared to go like McDonald's and be like, what's your thoughts on a troll on an island? Cookie, loyalties for dogs, bro. We'll kick you straight to the curb, bro. Now, let's, but she's done a story for this, so I'm keen to see what...
It's a sick fucking painting, hey?
Yeah.
By the way, that actually is a painting. The amount of times you call drawings paintings cracks me up. That's a painting.
But she said she had trouble painting the trolls.
Well, it didn't look like it.
Yeah, that's what I said. But she was like, they were like she had trouble. That's. Can you play the video? God damn.
Yeah.
The flight path looked clear.
Kill him.
Eugene squinted at the charts. No landing was ever straightforward. Eugene adjusted his milk crate and turned the Milo tin 20 degrees. It was important for any landing the instrumentation was accurate. He called to Joanne, his imaginary co-pilot. "Faster, Joanne," he cried, grabbing the golf stick. If anyone could nail this landing, it was Eugene. Blah, ah, the engines roared, and in the distance he could see the familiar peaks of Troll Island. "Flaps down, thrusters on, prepare cabin for landing." "Eugene!" a loud voice bellowed. "Get out of that cubby and come in for your dinner." Another mission aborted because of Mum.
Yeah, it's a carry-on.
I like
Last
it.
week,
I
yeah.
think we got to replace her with Cookie, and then like at the end of each episode, she can tuck us into bed and then
feels
read
like
us
it.
her story.
Oh, man. It's, she looks like she's in a very, like, that tree through the window just looks very nice to me right now. I don't know if it would on any other given day, but right now I was like, man.
I like trees. I like trees, man. I don't know whether it's the weed or the alcohol, man.
It's not the same. It's not the same tree out there.
No, it's
one of
got
the trees.
No,
As it is not there. It looks like it could be in like
a farming, a little
Yeah.
farming little
It looks
hut,
refreshing, you know.
like a where the
It could be a bit
unit,
cold.
yeah, where you'd imagine
Snaps under it.
in the woods where like the Unabomber would be, like all surrounded by trees, you know.
Actually, I was thinking of that guy. Who's that guy that buried $1 million and jumped out of a plane and buried it all in the U.S.? The DB.
I don't know.
No.
That was fucking fantastic fucking television there, bro. What was that guy who did... Nah, don't worry about it. Fuck it. Oh, you're gonna look up so you do care.
No.
Yeah, but I think can we do that after the episode? Yeah, sure. And we'll do a callback to it at the end.
Wait, we're still doing a show?
We'll do that next week. Remember that thing Brian tried to explain it?
That's gonna be a new segment.
Someone trying to explain something terribly.
Pretty much soon show's gonna start, we're gonna sing an intro. Someone else is gonna do some work. We'll sing an intro, someone else to do some work. It's the whole show.
But we do need to come to the end of this episode. And I think there's no better way than have an old mate Cookie
the cook guy.
fight for his life as the closing act of our podcast. So you better bring some heat, Cookie, because Jillian's coming for you. Luco Comedy's coming for you.
Yeah, but look at that. He wears a flannel
But look at him.
checkered shirt.
He's
so
even
well.
got the pigeon
I know,
chest
he's
out.
ready.
He's
He's
just
like, you want to go?
come for
You
the
want to
champ.
challenge this?
You don't want none of this, bruv. Now let's see what Cookie's brought.
Short story, the Buddhist in a nightclub. The Buddhist looked around at the scantily clad young women in the nightclub, Was this the true path to enlightenment? Throwing back his third whiskey, he ventured onto the dance floor. It was difficult to look cool in his brown robes, but he was starting to relax in the mosh pit. He tried a few tricky dance moves, but a drunk bogan trod on his robes, and the Buddhist fell to the floor. Scrambling to get up, he was feeling lost when he heard the first chords of Smells Like Teen Spirit. He had finally found Nirvana.
He still got it. He still got it. You got to fight a bit harder to take Cookie off his mantle.
He's like the ultimate dad joke ending sometimes. I love it. It's so comforting.
Yeah. Well, he's a comedian who's a dad.
There you go.
Yeah, he even gave us the look then. He was just like,
listen up, kids.
I reckon that was some of the best work we've got sent in so far, you know. And we had some new guys sending some work.
So if you watch it and send it in, we've had a couple of new people in the last few weeks.
Yeah.
Which is fucking great. So Brian wrote one once. We didn't let him play it on this show. He had to do it on someone else's podcast.
But for next week, we got to give these guys what the topic. We got to get these guys on the right path to enlightenment. So this is the new segment: short and holes, 99 random word cocktail. I hope these open. Yours.
Why, thank you, sir.
And then here's mine.
Let's see what Ooh, Zeus.
Ooh.
Alrighty.
So you got characters.
You guys look really excited for this one too. Is this a hard moment for you guys when you're opening these? Is it exciting?
I have heart palpitations.
Wow. I mean, this is going to be another 10 minutes of stoned work for you next week. So,
what'd you get?
I got Zeus in a hospital.
I got a demon in a shooting gallery.
That is a good one.
Those are opposites.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ish.
All right. We might have to have a discussion here, hey?
Why?
Because yours could lead into mine pretty well.
Well, maybe.
I want to see something where you write the beginning of the story and you write the end, but you don't talk to each other.
No, we just give each other a basic middle point of where it ends.
We'll do like that movie where it's like, we'll like let each other know what we're doing.
Yeah.
That's every movie.
That random thing that we're trying to explain that nobody else understands.
I can't even begin to Google that.
The Hustle, I think it's called.
So sometimes Brian, after the show, sends us some really fucked up shit that he's seen on the internet, and then blames all the tabs he needs to look at. But he's just a deviant. That's all.
No, that's not it. But how are we going to get out of here? We got to get out of here because my mum's asleep. Can we charge with like two Middle Earth armies like charging at each other?
Can we run a marathon out of here?
We want to run a marathon out of here? All right.
Which marathon?
Surprises.
All right. Not one of the ones with bombs going off and shit in it. I'm too fragile for that.
All right, who's ready to leave in the most random way possible? A marathon.
I am.
The traumatic wounds inflicted so cruelly in Boston last week, and now it's the chance for the elite athletes and the 36,000 others to show their respect.